Well, if you're old as I am, you had a clock radio in your bedroom to wake you up to go to school, 70s and 80s. And I've got one here. It's made by Sangean. And it is a Bluetooth, USB. It's got all the goodies on it. And radio. And what I did is that the sound out of this little 2-inch speaker here just is not enough at all. So I took it apart, and it has 6 screws in here. Really easy to do with a Phillips head screwdriver. And took it apart, and it was so simple. Disconnected the speaker wires and just put in a wire here, and then wired up a 6.5-inch coaxial to it. And with this one, I disconnected the crappy Scar Audio tweeter in here. This just sounds like ass. And I have an NVX one that has a stupid great sounding tweeter, but the bass isn't as good as the Scar. It's got a little bit thicker voice coil and thicker magnet. And I tell you, if I had this tweeter in here, this thing would sound freaking fabulous. But you really don't even need tweeter in here. I got the treble turned up on this thing, and it sounds absolutely fabulous. And it's got all this. It's got subwoofer out. It's got aux in. All this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount this 6.5-inch coaxial into a box that I found on Amazon. Right here, this, how do you know how to pronounce it? Facmogu? It's just a cheapo 6.5-inch ported box with a grill on it, just plain wood. You can do whatever you want with it. I may have to doctor it up a little bit with some glue and caulk and speaker terminals, but 10% off, hey, whatever. You just put it in there. And I read some reviews where the wood splits if you try to screw in the screws, for the speaker right here, down to here. So I'm going to have to come up with a solution for that. Maybe pre-drill the holes in there, and it'll sound good. Sound a hell of a lot better than that little 2-inch speaker in there. And it's stupid small, too. So, I don't want subwoofer sound. I just want a little bit better bass and a little bit louder than coming out of this little thing. It's like, look how far deep that is in there. And one other thing is I ran the wire out the back here, which is supposed to be a bass port tube. It was covered completely. It's just cosmetic. So I had to punch a hole on the inside to run the wire through. I mean, really? But other than that, this thing's got bass and treble on it. It's got alarm function. It's got Bluetooth. It's got USB. Pretty good tuner on it. So just when I'm in the small bathroom taking a crap, I turn that on and listen to it. But this Scar, I tell you, this man, except for the tweeter, this thing sounds freaking fabulous for a 6.5-inch coaxial. Beefy, pretty good. I got a couple of them over here. I've got a couple of Scars here, and I had one leftover NVX. God, it's a good tweeter, but it's just not enough oomph. This has a much richer, buttery, lower bass sounding. It sounds more natural. So I'm going to put that in that box and have like a little modular speaker for this little clock radio. And there you have it. Thanks for watching. See ya.